let's talk about the event first. Beth, give me a date and how are things going to get things ready for this big golf tournament coming up?
Yeah, so June 6th through June 10th, the United Way of Fort Smith area is hosting the third annual United Way Classic with the APT, or we call it the All Pro Tour Professional Golf Tournament at Hardscrabble Country Club. And we have many fun events planned for the week. Starting out on June 6th, we'll kick off the week with the Junior Youth Clinic, and we're going to be having it this year at the Ben Guerin Youth Academy.
And talk about that for a bit, because that really is getting kids involved with the game of golf.
Yeah, we're going to have 5 to 6 of the APT pros out there. We're going to be working on chipping, putting, the driving range, and we're also going to have a Q&A session so they can come and get their golf balls autographed or their hats autographed, and ask the pros any questions like, how do I become a professional golfer? Or, where do you travel to? Just fun things like that.
Imagine how good we could be if we'd have had that when we were kids.
Exactly right. And what I love about it, we're having it out at the Ben Guerin Youth Golf Academy, which is home of the First Tee program, which is kind of dear to my heart.
Yep.
And utilizing that beautiful facility out there. And it's ages first grade through 12th grade. We have limited spots, so you need to sign up early for it and pre-register, and everybody gets a great t-shirt that comes out for the kids.
Okay, how do you do that? How do you register for that particular?
Really easy. Just go to unitedwayfortsmith.org, and right there you can click on register for any of the events during the week.
All right, Megan, it doesn't happen without a lot of volunteers.
That's right.
There are a lot of volunteer spots open. Who can become a volunteer, and how do they do it?
Great question. So we have many volunteer opportunities that we are still trying to fill right now. So if you're interested in volunteering, please go to unitedwayfortsmith.org, and that is how you can register. Now mark your calendars. Make sure you register by May 6th if you would like a guaranteed t-shirt.
All right. So what are the jobs available? We could be here an hour listing all that, but there's so many of them.
That's right. So we have we have volunteer opportunities for everyone, whether or not you have golf knowledge. And so right now we are really trying to fill the live scoring opportunity, a starter position, assist with score tables, and spotters. And so we're looking to fill those that same week, Wednesday through Saturday.
And if you don't know a lot about golf, it's still okay to come out and volunteer. You'll learn how to do these jobs when you get out there.
Absolutely.
All right.
We are definitely looking for those ones that have golf knowledge. We need those for sure to fill up the live scoring positions.
And it's so much fun. It's 4 or 5 days, or at least 4 days of walking a great golf course to start with. And if you really want a tip from maybe one of the golfers that you're with, you can sit there and chat with them sometimes.
Yeah, that's what's so cool about the APT. These are the future PGA pros. And so they're very down to earth. They've either just graduated college or they're going right into the circuit to play. Their mom or dad or girlfriend might be on the bag carrying it for their caddy. And this is our 3rd year doing this. And I can tell you it's one of their favorite stops. Obviously, like you said, the course is gorgeous. The Fort Smith community embraces them. Our sponsors take care of them. And this year, the past couple of years due to COVID, we've had not a lot of people come watch. We want to show them this community support and come and cheer them on.
That's the thing that Beth, we could talk about for a second. This is, in the past, we've had golf tournaments at Hardscrabble and you've had to pay to get in. This one, you do not have to worry about that.
That's right. 100% free. Just show up, park, and, start walking the course and watching these pros play.
Megan, can you volunteer one day and not another day, or can you do all the whole week? Is there a set schedule that you have to follow, or is it just you can do any day you want?
There's not a set schedule. Even if you have 1 hour on Wednesday and an hour on Saturday, we will find a spot for you. So all you need to do is go to the website. If you have questions, please call us. We will put you in a volunteer opportunity so you can join in on all the fun.
How important are these volunteers for this tournament?
We have to make, we have to have volunteers to be successful. We want, like Beth was talking about, these pros, this is one of their favorite events, and this could not be possible without all the support that we have from the community. So we're really looking for people to come out and help us fill these roles.
Beth, let's talk about sponsorships to wrap this up. I know you've gotten a lot already, but there are still some availabilities left over or remaining for folks to be involved in this.
Yeah, so on June 7th, we have the Pro-Am tournament, which is, the community teams that come out and play with the professionals. And luckily we filled all those Pro-Am teams, but we have some spots left over for exclusive hole sponsors or just regular hole sponsors, and they range from $250 to $500. What I think is so cool is the exclusive hole sponsors. If you're in a business and you really want to network with 200 people all day long, perfect opportunity for come out in the beautiful, the course and sunshine, talk to these community leaders that are putting these teams out there and talk about your business with them. So that's when if I was in a small business in Fort Smith, I would be signing up to become an exclusive hole sponsor for $500.
Yeah, plus those signs get looked at a lot.
A lot. And those are only $250 for just a sign. But if you want to come out and hang with us for the day, that's only $500.
Yeah, what a better, that's money well spent right there. All right.
And it all goes right to the agencies that this tournament helps, the 31 United Way agencies in our community. So your dollars are going directly to these agencies.
And that's the real point of this tournament, is to raise as much for those agencies that do benefit from the United Way of Fort Smith.
Exactly. We've raised, hundreds of thousands of dollars over the past 2 years doing this, and we're on track to beat and exceed what we did last year for our agencies. And the economic development piece that we're bringing, 150 golfers and their families in to the Fort Smith communities on a whole week. They're spending money at our restaurants, they're buying our gas. So we're making a big economic impact in the Fort Smith community as well.
All right. Beth, Megan, thank you so much. I'm sure we'll be talking between now and golf time.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.